Ambassador, thank you very much for hosting such a distinguished group in your residence, and your personal and institutional commitment as a government to supporting, I think, a very critical initiative. I want to first start by thanking Your Excellency for hosting this great gathering and to honor truly a very distinguished group from also what I've heard from my team who have participated in the Civil Service Development Program, which has been one of the key programs that we have been supporting under the King Abdullah II Fund for Development, very much as part of the vision, as part of the experiences in Sandhurst of His Majesty and his support and insistence on continuing to positively keep investing in our people, in creating leaders, in grooming leadership in our human resources. So as illustrious leaders, and we may start using complimentary words for such a group that has earned that, we are celebrating a new cycle, and I think I personally have been very happy that we have been improving the selection cycle and the selection system. We have been very tough on using a merit-based system to pick people. This year has been probably one of the best years in terms of how we selected the group, and hence the reputation of this group has been probably the best, I think. And this is very much related. Merit produces best results. This is an important value system that we want to keep pushing and nurturing in our own culture as Jordanians. And this is what it produces. It produces the best output, it produces the best quality. And we also have started to increase also private sector participation, and hopefully we will continue looking at these issues. I want to obviously thank IDG. You have been a great partner with us in this endeavor, and you personally know how dear is this initiative to His Majesty. He's very much always checking on it, asking us about it, because it was part of actually what created the leadership, the amazing leadership we see in His Majesty. It's part of his learning curve as he went through some of these experiences. And I think that's very important that we keep that in mind. And I think all of you, inshallah, and hopefully with confidence, you will grow your leadership. You will lead, hopefully, your organizations or other organizations that you go to, and you will have a much more positive effect on the ecosystem that you contribute to in Jordan or wherever your careers take you in the world. And as groundbreaking youth, I don't want to repeat what His Excellency the Ambassador said, but I want to try to also push you more to think a little bit about what His Majesty said at the plenary session, the 70th UNGA Assembly meeting. And allow me to quote something because I think it's very relevant to where you go from here. His Majesty said, "In our era of connectivity, which defines how we live and interact in our work, our communities, our schools, our lives. Only a few years ago, we had the Internet of computers. Now we talk about the Internet of Things." And then His Majesty added, "But above them, we all must be talking about the Internet of humanity. This is the hyper-connection bringing us together in a collective consciousness and common cause." And this is, to me, very relevant to all of you. This is where you go from here, based on that type of a vision that His Majesty brilliantly, I think, outlined in that specific speech at the UNGA. So, in light of the current regional developments and the challenges you are all seeing in this region, we at the King Abdullah II Fund for Development, we would like to urge our distinguished and trailblazing youth to join forces with the fellow alumni to collaborate and interact in the spirit of being and belonging to one team. You, the leaders of tomorrow, need to optimally utilize the skills you have acquired in your lives and careers to reap the benefits of your efforts and transfer your observations to your fellow colleagues, subordinates, for the benefit of all. You have to lead by example, and you have to think of yourselves as trainers to train others. You have all managed to work within your teams on developing key ideas, which would hopefully lead to developing your own organizations, or in many cases, our beloved kingdom. Ideas that make you translate His Majesty's vision of what he labeled active citizenship into practice by working with underprivileged people, linking to voluntary opportunities, and hopefully bringing you through the portal and an alumni network that would link all current, previous, and future delegates, hopefully to this program, linking them together so that we hopefully bring more out of your experience and also use your experiences in a way that doesn't frustrate you, but you feel you can contribute to other things in your institutions, your own societies, your own communities, your own neighborhoods, and benefit each other. These are some of the ideas in terms of the beginning of your journey that we hope to see these projects moving forward. At KFD, my team that I'm proud of for their great and hard work, along with all the partners we are working, will be there to support you with implementing these ideas and following up on any needs that you might need to successfully do more in terms of what you've earned through this, I think, unique experience. Again, as distinguished visionaries, we at CAFD will be launching the Alumni Network, which hopefully you will be able to use to develop your ideas. And many of you have started, hopefully, to do in terms of trying to implement your ideas. The ownership of operating this network is largely dependent on you. We can facilitate it, we will create it, but then it will be as good as the users in terms of how you choose to use it. So I hope that this will be another step, hopefully, that will allow you to use the knowledge, to use the skills you've done, to further any priorities that you feel you want to do as you move forward as graduates, as alumni of this really distinguished program. In conclusion, I'd like to stress that this is only the foundation that has been set, and the challenges ahead are tremendous. You are all critical members of our nation. You know the increasing pressures on this nation in terms of what we have to withstand, and things are not going to get easy for at least a decade, if we're lucky. And I hope that our strongest trait as a nation, which is investing in our people, and another genetic trait to our people, the resilience of Jordan and Jordanians, will hopefully be the premise by which, by investing more in our people, you will continue to distinguish yourself, distinguish this nation, keep it a safe oasis and a center of excellence, and a model, hopefully, an evolutionary model, in a very turbulent, unfortunately, region. And with partners and friends like the UK, like EIDG as an institution, and many around the world, we will always keep moving this country under the leadership of His Majesty, hopefully, forward. God bless you all. God bless Jordan. And I thank you all for all the great stories we heard about how you represented Jordan so well. Thank you very much.